G'day, Bullet here from 47 Industries and the Can-Am Factory X team. We're going to have a look at some of the Belray Oil products we use throughout the race team for our different sorts of racing. Perhaps talk about which type of oil might suit you or your racing or how you're riding your ATV. Now there's quite a few Belray oils to choose from for your ATV. Can get a little bit confusing, so I'll try and make that a little bit easier for you. They specifically market an all-purpose ATV racing oil. It suits your colder climates, it's good for those initial startups and that sort of thing, for short burst riding. It's also a well-priced budget oil that's a good performance so that you can afford to change it more often. That's perhaps one of the important things about oils that a lot of people overlook. You can put the most expensive oil in the world in there, but if you leave it in there for too long, you're still going to get those carbon deposits coming down the side of the cylinder and dirtying your oil, lowering the grade of the oil. Even though it started off as the U-Butte flash stuff, you're going to have to change it more often. So this gear's a good one to throw in there so that you can change it pre every race and knowing you're racing on fresh oil. Now I'll let you in a little secret that really suits the general rider. This bottle of oil here is a dirty old thing. We've got it straight out of the race trailer. This is the Thumper 20W50. So it's a weight higher than the ATV racing oil, and it really does suit those higher temperature environments or more extreme demanding races where you might be pushing the bike in the desert. Think desert race, thumb pump 300, really high strain environments where you're going to change your oil more often still. You want to use the 20W50, just really good in those higher temperatures, a little bit heavier oil. I'm standing behind Chad McKay's 2010 Fink race bike here. Now when you're playing around at the pro level, you really want that top level performance. In Chad's bike we run the EXS, now that's a fully synthetic oil, and it's a 10W50, which has got a wider viscosity index, so you get greater protection at the lower temperature end of the scale and at the higher temperature scale and at those more extremes as well. So it's a more expensive way to go, but you are buying yourself the ultimate protection there, and that's what we use for our pro riders. ATV trail oil is an oil that's actually specifically designed. It's got better rust inhibitors in it, so if you're riding a trail bike, you're not a racer, you might be doing a creek crossing, a river crossing or something, riding 20 minutes home and parking the bike up and not using it again for another month. This has got extra rust inhibitors in it, so they call it a rust defense system, and that might be the oil more suitable for you if you're out there on the trail more infrequently. All good bike shops will stock Belray oil products, so have a think about what's going to suit you and your next ride, your next racing environment. Whiz down, have a look through the range, check out the prices, decide where you want to be, and I hope that helps you select your next Belray oil product.